Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Worldology, and this is going to be a quick video, hopefully quick. This is going to talk about us BF players. We don't really need to, but we just, for the general sense of everybody who's going to play Battlefield, just need to get ready for everybody being competitive on pubs and, with the when the competitive game comes out, the competitive game mode, Gauntlet, if they're still bringing it anyway. So, just a quick news cap. They brought back Rush. They brought back Rush. They updated the the files, the news for the new Battlefield Labs. The the Q spotting, the audio for the game. Sound audio for weapons, explosives, etc., etc. Right? You can read it. You can find it. So other than that, the my main topic for this video is that the next Battlefield is going to be highly competitive. The reason why I say this, and former Battlefield players, pros, competitive, scrim players, whoever, us guys, them guys, we don't really need to, overreact about, competitive Call of Duty players coming into this, Battlefield, coming into this territory, you know what I mean? But, all jokes aside, all shots aside, seeing how Call of Duty players play Call of Duty and Warzone and everything like that, we're going to see a rapid jump in how Battlefield plays. And I think this is going to be a different type of Battlefield that we probably might come back to. This Battlefield is going to be so competitive, but that competitive is going to come with an aspect of, are Battlefield players and Call of Duty players really on the same level? Or is it just one is point and click and one is, catch you by surprise and take all your points and, captives, BTFO. So my thing is that seeing every game being developed by every single player base, starting from Apex Legends. I'm doing the fast game styles. Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Battlefield, what other game? The finals. All those games are in modern times very competitive. Almost every game have a sort of a tournament style type of gameplay. And even though Battlefield isn't really in that tournament or esports phase right now, I think not even esports can come back, but just a change into how people play Battlefield. We might not even have to worry about teammates, playing bad for, majority of the part of, the release or playing a game anyway. Everybody likes to try out the new things. So, all that being said is that this game is going to be very interesting. We don't know what leaks will come out. We have not received a leak. We all thought that the leak will come out this month. And yes, I did say before that I was actually thinking that we was going to have a release next year. The reason why is because we're just starting to get into the alpha. The alpha isn't even close to the beta. It's close, but it's not necessarily close, if you get what I mean. Especially just starting from the pre-alpha like a month ago. Yeah, we're not even close to being, with the game. Unless they drop, a free test for everybody for the alpha, and then we can probably eat for the rest of that time until the next year, or they update it while it goes. But then that will be like, why not release the game on the forefront anyway? So yes, I think we should, wait anyway. We should wait until next year anyway, because if the release is bad, if the release is like 2042, no sugarcoating, the game and the franchise will be done. This franchise is literally EA's most valuable franchise. They built on it for the amount of years that they have, 10 plus years, 2 decades, whatever, above 2 decades anyway. So with everything with the leaks is seeing, I I have optimism this is going to be a very fun game. Competitive Gauntlet is coming back. Rush is not coming back. I don't even know if we ever had Gauntlet before. Why did I say coming back? I don't know. You tell me. Rush. Then we have Breakthrough. Then we have Conquest. So we have 4 modes that are technically domination. So we have 5 modes that are technically, competitive style. Conquest isn't really competitive, but infantry conquest anyway. So, uh, so yeah, enough dragging it up. That is all I want to say for this video. Is that us Battlefield players already been ready, but I'm just saying for the new people, the casuals, or the people who just want to get into Battlefield and get ready for Battlefield. Just know that this current generation of Battlefield is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a lollygagging, you know, oh, we're staying in this spot. No, it's not going to be that. If the maps are good anyway, if the maps are good and the maps are, designed for, you know, a quick push or slow push or whatever in certain scenarios, is is going to be different. That's what I feel for the next Battlefield. And I do want the next Battlefield to be released next year and we just wait. I don't think the waiting will be long because 2042, but it won't be too long on where we'll keep seeing the leaks and seeing how it develops further ahead, and we'll actually have enough time to tell them what's wrong or scream at them what's wrong instead of getting the release full on and telling them straight ahead when they're already working on like premium and stuff like that and not really ready for the finishing the base game or something like that, some type of crazy stuff like that, right? So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you have any interesting ideas or any combatant ideas to my ideas, and I'll be free to give my thoughts on your ideas and have fun time in the community, speaking ideas and not being, butthurt about somebody else's opinions and stuff. That's what it's all about, making the game better because we're all getting the same thing, which is called Battlefield. Battlefield 6, we don't know the new name of the game, but Battlefield 6, Battlefield Labs. So yeah, I'll see y'all later and hope y'all steady be optimistic about Battlefield 6. Yeah, so I'm out.